Welcome to part 12 of The Godfather. We are having a Corleone Inquisition on the Tattaglias in this episode because they went too far and killed Frankie. Even though it was Monk's fault for trying to sick them onto me, which I'm surprised they didn't kill Monk as well because Monk actually did some dirty work for the Tattaglias as well. On the Tattaglias, sorry. Still, Monk's treachery, or attempted treachery, got his sister killed. And to make things even worse, the fact that his sister is killed is going to drive him over the edge later on. But for right now, I'm going to off me a consigliere and underboss, and in this part, take my first warehouse. Believe me, by part 14, all of the Tattaglias would be completely wiped out by the end of part 14. And all that will be left is the remaining 3 families. Which, I can understand this gameplay being like that, but still, when I'm through with all the hostile takeovers, well, they will know my wrath. Now then, time to deal with this consigliere. He has a bad reputation on him. He used to be a pimp before he became a soldado. You know the guy was coming because, or his block that he was working on for that matter, because all of his hookers were all dressed up as maids. Case in point, one of the witnesses I have to kill. Now then, with this hit, you have to kill all 3 people, but the thing is, you have to kill the maid, and you have to kill the capo that just happens to be there, before putting the consigliere on ice, in order to get the respect bonus, of which I do. So now it's on to the next hit. Alright, we're heading to the embassy for the final hit for the Tattaglias. And this will be the final time we'll talk to Tussio ever again until later on in the story. And it won't be pretty.
One last favor. A hit. What do you say?
You seem nervous. You alright?
Johnny Tattaglia is Don Tattaglia's son. My inside guy says he's plotting a war against us. So break into their stronghold and put his plans to waste.
Ironically enough, this is the easiest hit in the game. How easy we're talking? Well, it's so easy that everything is set up for you. There's like only a minimum chance that you could fail it. But nonetheless, for this hit, make sure you have a Molotov or 2. Why? Because we're gonna see some fireworks. And speaking of fireworks, Johnny Tattaglia, when he was before he became a soldado, he and his father worked in the insurance business. And of course, business was booming until one of those houses in their insurance scam happens to be theirs. They only blew up half the house, and it ended up on their brand new car. Till then, they had PTSD of explosions and fire. But, with enough money, they ended up starting the Tattaglia family and worked towards drugs instead. So, yeah, it would be a lot safer to deal with drugs than insurance fraud. Anyway, it's kind of ironic that we're going to be burning Johnny. But then again, Johnny is getting a small taste of the wrathful vengeance that I will inflict upon his father. Oh, okay, I'm starting to get a little sadistic here. I'm getting a little sadistic. But still, it's gonna be painful. It's gonna be brutal. Yes, very brutal. But nonetheless, we're almost nearing the location of Johnny Tattaglia. Sorry if that sounded a little bit creepy. Anyway, Why is this the easiest mission in the game? Real simple. I did mention fireworks, right? Well, if you have a Molotov, guess what the gangsters are hiding behind? Explosives. Take cover. Switch to your Molotov. Hide for cover. Chuck that bitch. And watch everyone burn! And that is the end of the Tattaglia hits. Ooh, and I got a level for that, too. Oh yeah, I almost forgot, there's a straggler. Not anymore. And with that said, as I pick up the spoils of war, I will see you guys in a little bit when I take on the warehouse itself. Well, the very first warehouse of the Tattaglias. Be right back. And we're here at the warehouse, and gentlemen, before you resort to acts of violence and cruelty towards one Aldo Trappini, I have one question to ask each and every one of you. This is kind of one of those important questions, like let the car pass. God damn it! Anyway,
That guy's crazy.
how's your health plan? Well, I guess it's great considering you all are coming after me. Oh yeah, it must be the best service in the world. Oh wait, this is the 1950s, you don't have a health plan. So that means only one thing. Oh, that was just cold-blooded. I guess that guy's as good as dead too. Headshot! Just cause I can. Hold on, let's try to get myself to a better position. No, not him. Let's see, hide behind. You know, if this was Godfather 2, I could just jump through the window. But unfortunately, that's not gonna happen here.
I'll kill you.
I bet you will. But first, you gotta catch me. Wow, there's a lot of those guys here. You know what? Let's get something that will actually kill them all in one fell swoop. Yeah, I'm taking too much damage. And this is starting a gang war. So, I guess there's only... Oh, it did start a gang war. Damn, I better finish this up quick. I only have 50 minutes in order to finish this. That's basically 2 days. So, well, actually, no, 48 minutes, sorry. It shouldn't take me that long to clear out this mess. Then again, I'm wrong. It should take me that long. Because there are a couple of guys that hide. Yeah, let's try to smoke them out. The best way I know how. Burn! See, that's what happens when you hide behind flammable stuff. You die! Well, at least I got full health back. Let's be careful trying to go in. And sure enough, there's a schmuck right here shooting at me. And there's a schmuck over here. Let's try to aim for a headshot. Uh-oh, there's somebody shooting at me from this side. Of course. Why wouldn't they? Now, here's the thing about these warehouses. These warehouses are pretty tough to deal with. What you need to do is keep your eyes focused at all times. Because you never know when, well, a henchman from a rival gang will come out of the woodwork. And during a mob war, more of them will pile up and try to attack you. Okay, I'll just kill this schmuck here. Good, now you're dead. But also, make sure you crack the safe. One thing is noted here for the hubs. Hubs and warehouses even though you blow up the safes, that really doesn't count as blowing up a business. You actually have to plant a bomb upstairs where the manager is. And unfortunately, we need this hub to be operational to take. Otherwise, it'll still be in the Tattaglia's use, just not able to be cashed off of revenue. I know there's another one around here somewhere. That's one thing about this game. You need to be careful, because there is a gangster hiding within every nook and cranny. That would be really messed up if there's a gangster that's hiding in every nook and cranny. Let's see. Anybody else? Anybody? No? Ooh, liquor! Yay, liquor! Now then, I think the boss is right here, so let's talk to him.
The Don has a business proposition for you. He's buying you out, capiche?
It's a deal. The Corleones and I are partners from here on out.
And with that, we now have a warehouse that will be giving us $10,000 per week. That's before the cut gets taken out. And now we have seized control of Little Italy, even though there's a warehouse that is under the control of the Barzini and the Strassi and the Cuneo, if I'm not mistaken. That is a lot of warehouses that we have to deal with. Oh, there's a guy shooting me in the back of the head. I can't believe he glitched. Get back over here. Let me just put up this upgrade while I'm dealing with this guy. I would get health, but speed's more important. And so is street smarts. Speed it is. So now, let's wait till he gets up. Come on. Come on. Jerk. I think I'm done here. Uh-oh. I think there was another one there, and I'm low on health. I've got to get out of here and go straight to the FBI agent. Why? Because, see that timer right there? If I don't get to an FBI agent or blow up a Tattaglia warehouse by the time that, or blow up anything of the Tattaglias for that matter, which is basically a couple of warehouses in the compound, I won't have to worry about going to the FBI with the compound. But with the warehouses, I do. If I don't blow up anything there, I will lose this mob war, which will cause a few of my businesses to be hit. And it's bad enough that, even though I am the rank of a soldado, I still, or soldier if you will, I still have to pay the family a large portion of the money, like a 40% cut goes to me, while 60% goes straight to them. So technically speaking, when it gets to like underboss and capo regimes, no, when it gets to like capo regimes and underbosses, that's more money in your pocket. Like capo regime will only pay half of the tribute, while underbosses only pay like 45, and Dons pay 40, and Don of NYC pays 35. So just basically all the revenue is going to them. Well, half of the revenue, more than half of the revenue, sorry, will be going to them once I get the Don of NYC. But by then, there'd be no point in having money. However, hopefully by the time we get to at least underboss, I'd probably get all the upgrades that I'm going to need. And I'm trying to find the closest FBI agent And that FBI agent looks like it's going straight to Jersey. So yeah, I'll try to get the closest one I can. It's pretty far-fetched. But anyway, I was mentioning in part 11, before the end of the part, that it was really weird in this game. Well, it should be weird to people who've watched the movie of The Godfather, that Don Tattaglia doesn't die with the rest of the Dons in the final act of the game. And the reason being is they needed to build a story for Aldo Trappini because of the fact that Scorsese pretty much demanded that they pay them royalties for any of his characters in the movie. That includes Mo Green, who is not in this game, but is mentioned in Godfather 2, the game. Yeah. He's not in this game because of Scorsese. So you don't get to kill him. However, you get to kill Don Tattaglia before the other Dons. So, yeah. It's kind of out of whack. And speaking of out of whack, I didn't do anything to warrant the police's anger. Oh wait, I have a wanted meter. Never mind, I shot people. I thought it was cleaning the streets, me, but that's just me. Anyway, I'm in the wrong area. I need to go a little bit further. But yes, Don Tattaglia would probably be the first Don you kill, and then the other Dons will all fall in line. Literally. The story literally was shortened.
Shut it. Capiche?
Due to the fact that Martin Scorsese wanted too many royalties. And of course, he has a right to. He actually is the director of this film. So with that said, speaking of Don Tattaglia, his days are numbered in part 13. See you guys next time.